What'd y'all get for number 1? So, let's do a better question since I'm hearing B, C, and I also know I've seen a D. So I've seen B, C, and D as I walked around this morning. So why don't we do this? What's your graph going by? Really? Because 200 divided by 2 is what? Which makes this 300, this 500. And yes, you should be writing this in. Especially if you don't already have it. Guys, for those of you who are trying to do as little work as possible, my question to you is why? That's your proof. And then you guys did find this little one right here, which immediately goes straight down to this one right here, which is why those of you who had B, that's your correct answer. Start with your graph intervals. The graph intervals will help you. All right, number 2. We're going to do the same thing. What's my graph going by at the bottom? So I have 10, 30, 50, 70. I'm looking for when X is 3. And looky. That means I'm in between my 30 and my 40, which means you should have gotten an F. Is there any questions on that?
No, man.
Because if you're not 100% sure, it comes nice over to right here and then comes down. All right, what'd y'all get for number 3? I hear a B or a D? D and a B? Okay. So, what am I looking for? What's my question asking me?
Estimate for snow.
Keep going. For how many inches?
There's 14 inches snowfall.
So, which side of the graph should I be looking at? The Y side or the X side?
The X.
X. So I go find 14. I go all the way up. And then all the way over. And yes, I am above the line. So, you should have gotten D. Because I'm not all the way up here. If I would have been up here, then yeah, I would have had a B. Because this answer right here, that would have been B. Yeah, raining a lot. All right, any questions on this? All right, so let's look at this next one. What does this graph mean? Let's go there first. What should I be looking at? What's the 14 mean on the X side? 2014. If it's years since 2000, this right here would be 2014. What does this mean on the left side? Let's say the 75. What does that mean? 75,000. You've got to make sure you're paying attention to what you're going on with your graph. Do not assume that you've got a correct answer just because it looks something similar. All right, so where would I find 2009? Okay, so in between 8 and 10. This is when rulers are helpful, because then you could draw a straight line directly in the middle. Now, if I go straight over, where am I at? Would 105 make sense? No, I'm a little bit above that, right? Would 82,000 make sense?
No.
That's a definite no. That's probably a no. What about 126,000?
No.
No. So process of elimination, I'm left with yet again F. All right, so when y'all were looking at pages 157 and 158, was there any that y'all Yeah, this looks hard.
Yeah.
Because remember, I told you I'm going to do number 3 and number 8. That's because you got to draw a trend line. So most of these guys are going to have to draw a trend line. I'm going to hope that you guys do understand number 1 and number 2. So let's look at number 3. So we have the scatter plot showing the average daily temperature and the amount of money earned at a snow cone store. So what I'm looking for is there any outliers in this? That means, is there any part of this that when I go straight down or straight up, that these two are really, really far apart? Do you see anything there?
Nah, they're pretty close.
No, so when I'm doing my nice little trend line here, I want to get through as many as the middle of these as I possibly can. So I'm looking for 1, 2, 3. So I may want to actually move this trend line up just a little to where I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, since I got the beginning of it going fairly decent, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend that out. This is why rulers are very important. And we're going to hope that my ruler actually will work. If not, I guess I can use side of my binder. All right, so you want to get it as close as possible. So I'm actually going to fix my line. That way it's more straight. So I'm trying to get as straight as possible. Now, what's my question asking me?
It's asking the best prediction.
For where?
For 95 degrees.
So for 95 degrees. So I find my 95 degrees, and then I'm going to draw straight up and straight over. Yet again, having a nice little ruler does help. That way you can actually make a nice little straight line, because I am struggling this morning making a straight line. All right, now, based on this, what is my answer?
150.
150. All I had to do is figure out exactly how good it was. So, my nice little original trend line here look more like this. If I can get it again. There we go. I went through one dot, and then I have 4 on each side. So, I want y'all to notice this. When I'm doing my dots, I want to try to make it to where I have the same amount on each side. That's a good trend line. Y'all good at that?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there any others on this page you were like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to do this, I'm worried? So first thing I want you to do, look for your outliers. Is there any that are like really, really far apart? If they are, that's an outlier, leave it alone, okay? All right, so number 8. We have the scatter plot showing the relationship between the number of hours a person works out and the calories they burn. So first thing I want to do is I want to look, is there any major outliers?
Yeah.
Where at?
They're pretty far apart.
Where at?
The top right corner.
So you're talking this little line right here?
Yeah.
So I would probably say that yes, this one right here, probably an outlier. Which means that when I do my trend line, I'm going to ignore that line and then try to go through the rest like so. And all I'm doing is just basically connecting the dots. Now where do I end up? What's my graph going by? 15s. So then what's my top number?
75.
75. The reason why I want you to find the outlier is because it does make this easier on you, because then you're not trying to make that through the middle as well. Because if I look through my dots, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to have the majority of my dots, which actually I could do it this way. See, there's 3 here, 2 here, 2 here. I want to make sure they're the same on each side. So what's my answer? What'd y'all say? B or 75? I like either one. All right, is there any of these that you're like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Can you do it for me? That way I can make sure I've got a good handle on it.
Yeah, I just have a question.
So,
All right, what's your question?
It goes up by 15, but like once it gets to 90, it goes up by 1.
So what's 120 minus 90? Still 30, right?
Oh, 30. I thought
Which
it
makes
was-
this 105. 105 plus 15, 120. 135 plus 15 is 150.
I thought that's one.
Hey, no, you're good. You're good. I would rather you ask a question that you're not 100% sure about and not be sure and ask than be like, and never ask. It's not a bad question. I want you guys to check me. I want you guys to double check and ask questions. Makes my job easier. What else y'all got? Any other questions? Any other numbers? You're like, yeah, this is the one I want to see. For when I do my trend line does what?
outliers.
Do we see any major outliers? No. So they're all very close, which means what do I do next? Yeah, so I'm looking for where I can put my dots to where they basically go through the same thing. So I look to see, okay, I've got a dot here, dot here, dot here, dot here, 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 here. So I actually got probably a little funky somewhere because there's just about a little bit more on one side than there is on the other. So that's my answer then. Yeah, A. That's all you have to do. Look for where your line goes through the middle of your dots. Try to get it through as many as the middle as you can. And then go from there. Is there any others y'all are not 100% sure of on this page? All right, when you are done, my paper's up here. It only has answers, which means I want you to mark the ones you are missing. And then I want you to wave at me. Because if you do not get exactly how I got that answer, or yours was not close, I need you to wave at me. That way we can look at your trend line. Y'all good with that? If you are not using a pencil, please use a pencil. This makes this a lot easier on you because you may have to erase several times unless you have like an erasable pen. Y'all good with that? All right.